They said I was his everything until the day his past came knocking, and suddenly I became nobody. My name is Amara, and if you ever see me smiling too hard, just know it didn't come easy. Because there was a time I believed I had found my forever, and his name was Daniel. Daniel wasn't just a man, he was the man. Calm, soft-spoken, hardworking. The kind of guy every girl prays for during midnight devotion. The kind that opens doors, calls to check if you've eaten, sends money without you asking. Daniel treated me like a queen. No, not even queen. Like I was the only woman in the world. I met him during my NYSC days in Enugu. I was posted to a secondary school and he worked at a tech company nearby. We met through a mutual friend at a small hangout. I remember that day clearly. Yellow dress, small sandals, my hair packed in a simple bun. He couldn't stop looking at me. At first I thought, this one is just another Lagos boy with sweet mouth. But Daniel was different. He didn't rush me. He didn't pressure me. He just stayed. Consistent. Every morning, good morning, Amara. Every night, sleep well, my queen. Even when I acted busy or formed hard girl, he didn't give up. One evening, after about 3 weeks, he said something that shifted everything. Amara, I don't want to play games with you. I like you. I want something serious. In this generation, a man saying that directly? I laughed. But deep down, my heart had already started melting. Dating Daniel felt like living inside a movie. He supported my dreams, encouraged my business ideas, even helped me start my small online thrift store. When I was broke, he would just say, check your account, and boom, alert. Daniel, you don't have to. I want to, he would reply. Even my friends started saying, Amara, hold this one tight. Good men know the full ground again. And I held him. I loved him deeply. We prayed together, planned together, even talked about marriage. He once told me, you are the woman I see myself growing old with. That day, I cried because I believed him. Everything was perfect until one evening. We were at his apartment watching a movie. His phone buzzed. He picked it up, glanced at it quickly, then turned the phone face down. I didn't think much of it at first, but something in his body language changed. He became distracted. Who is it? I asked casually. No one important. He replied too quickly. No one important is always someone important. But I ignored it. I didn't want to be that insecure girlfriend. Until the calls started becoming frequent. Late night messages, sudden silence, random mood swings. Sometimes I'll be talking and he just zone out. Daniel, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. But he wasn't. And I could feel it. One night, he was in the bathroom when his phone lit up beside me. I wasn't even planning to check. But then I saw the name. Sophia. Heart emoji. Who is Sophia? My hand started shaking. I tried to ignore it, but the phone buzzed again. Message preview. Daniel, I'm back. We need to talk. Back? Back from where? Back to who? Before I could process anything, Daniel came out of the bathroom and saw me staring at the phone. Everything froze. Who is Sophia? I asked quietly. He didn't answer immediately. That silence told me everything. He sat down slowly, took a deep breath, then said the words that shattered my world. She's my ex. My chest tightened. Your ex? With a love emoji? He rubbed his face. We dated for years before I met you. Before I met you. So, what does she want now? She just got back into the country. And she wants to see me. The room suddenly felt too small. And you want to see her too? I asked. He hesitated. That hesitation, it broke something inside me. I don't know, he said. From that day, everything changed. Daniel became distant. Calls reduced. Messages became dry. The same man that used to call me my queen started replying with okay and If you've ever experienced it, you know that pain, the downgrade. I tried to stay calm. I told myself, Amara, don't panic. Trust your man. But trust is not easy when your heart is sensing danger. One evening, I decided to confront him. Daniel, what's going on? Be honest with me. He sighed deeply. I met her. My stomach dropped. And it brought back memories. Memories. Not love, but memories. Yet, those memories were powerful enough to shake what we had. Soon, I realized I was no longer alone in his life. There were now 3 of us. Me, Daniel, and Sophia. He started comparing us, subtly at first. Sophia used to cook this dish really well. Sophia understands my work stress. Each sentence felt like a knife. Then go back to Sophia, I snapped one day. It's not that simple, he replied. Of course, it's never simple when someone wants to keep 2 people. I started losing myself. I cried more. I overthought everything. I checked my phone every second, hoping for his message. I became insecure. Amara, calm down, my friend Chioma said. But how do you calm down when the man you love is slowly slipping away? One night, I went to his house unannounced. I needed answers. I knocked. No response. But I could hear voices inside. A female voice. My heart started beating fast. I knocked again, louder. Finally, the door opened. And there she was. Sophia. Standing in his house. Wearing his shirt. Everything inside me went silent. She looked at me. Calm. Confident. Oh, you must be Amara. Must be? Must be? I turned to Daniel. What is this? He couldn't even look at me. That was when I knew I had already lost. She needed a place to stay for a few days, he said weakly. I laughed. A painful, broken laugh. Few days? In your house? Wearing your clothes? Silence. Sophia folded her arms. Look, I'm not here to fight. Daniel and I have history. You came later. Came later. Came later. That sentence hit me like thunder. I looked at Daniel, tears streaming down my face. Choose. Just one word, but it carried everything. He stayed quiet. That silence was my answer. Because a man who truly loves you doesn't need time to choose. He already knows. I wiped my tears, looked at both of them, and smiled. Not because I was okay, but because I refused to break in front of them. Take care of yourself, Daniel, I said. Then I turned and walked away. Each step felt like I was leaving a part of my heart behind. But I kept walking. Because sometimes love is not enough. Respect matters too. And I had lost his. The next few weeks were hard. I won't lie. I cried. I questioned myself. Was I not enough? Did I do something wrong? But slowly, I started healing. I focused on my business. I surrounded myself with people who truly cared. And one day, I woke up and it didn't hurt as much anymore. 3 months later, Daniel called me. I almost didn't pick, but I did. Amara, I made a mistake. Of course, they always realize when it's too late. Sophia left again, he continued. She said she wasn't ready to settle. I closed my eyes. So now you remember me. Silence. I miss you, he said. I smiled. But this time, it was different. I don't miss you, Daniel. And for the first time in a long time, I meant it. He treated me like a queen until his past came back. But here's the truth I learned. If someone truly values you, their past will never have the power to replace you. Never. If you've ever been in a situation like this, where love turned into confusion, drop a comment and share your story. And tell me honestly, would you have stayed or walked away like I did? Make you more loyal. Sometimes, walking away is the real power. Don't forget to like, share, and follow for more real-life emotional stories that hit deep. Because trust me, this kind of thing